Hello everyone, this is Sheshe, and today I'm coming on to share with you how to make your own DIY stamp around the square template. So the idea on how to do this, and I'll show you what happens when you stamp around the square. You can make different designs when you make your template. So you'll of course need a stamping tool when you're using the template to stamp around the square. So you can do any type of design. You can make like some type of design in all four corners. You can make wreaths. You can do all kinds of clever, cute cards. So I will demo how it works, but how you first start off with the template. You can make them in any sizes, but the size I'm making today is an 8x8 size. So I'm using a die to make this, but if you don't have a die, you can use a craft knife. Okay, so the die I'm using is 4x4 inches, and I'm going to cut this in the middle of this template, and then I'm going to also offset it after I cut out the initial cut, and I'll cut it again in a diamond shape. But to start, I will what you will do, because I've already done the work, is draw a pencil mark 2 inches in on all sides, and also 2 inches in. Okay, and that will give you what you see before you. Okay, so that's how you get your template. 2 inches in, 2 inches in on all four sides. Alright, so I'm going to demo how this works, and then you can make some really fun designs in a circle around your square if you like, or you can stamp in all four corners. I was just watching some videos on how to do this, and I thought, well, since it's not readily available for me, I will just make one for myself. So I thought I would share how to do this if you don't have access to it. So this is what I am doing today in this video. And of course, you know, if you have the stamps in your stash, you can do this with any stamps. It's just an idea for those who don't have access to this type of product. So again, you don't need the dies. You can, like I said, take a ruler and draw out a square and use one of the blades like this. I'll show you. A craft knife, and cut into the template like I'm showing. But I'm going to use a die since I have it. It's a little bit easier for me. So this is how I'm going to start with my template. Okay, and I just need my plates to start the process off. So I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine, and I'm just going to tape some more in case it does move, because I'm going to cut this face side up. So we're going to cut this first. If you do have an electronic die cutting machine like a Brother Scan and Cut or a Cricut, you can also make this shape on your own. And there's other shapes you can make too, to do your own type of templates, because you don't just have to use this template. There's other templates you can make to do the same concept. Okay, this is just an idea, and this is not a unique idea. I had this idea last year when I did the stamp around the page, when I was showing how you can take stamps and do multiple colors to make backgrounds. So this is just a similar idea, but just this is a template you're using instead. Okay, so I'm going to run this through my machine, and then we'll do another run through when I show you what happens. And then you'll get the idea of what we're trying to do. Okay, now I have run this through my machine, and it has cut into the paper the first portion of the square. All right, so next what I want to do is cut the other shape, and that is the diamond. So we're going to angle this die, and it's not necessarily what we want to cut out. We just want to cut the negative portion. Okay, next is to get the diamond shape. So what we're going to do is measure into the template 2 inches on all 4 sides. And this is where you get your center point. You'll measure into the cardstock at the 4-inch center, and then 2 inches into your paper. Okay, so this is my center, that's 4 inches, and then 2 inches in. Okay, and then here it's 4 inches but 2 inches in. So that's how you get the center. So then I'm going to tape it down on all 4 sides just to make sure that it stays in place while I'm cutting it. And if it's too big, you can cut it down, but at least you have the template made. And that was the easiest way I could think of to make it and get it centered and everything. So we're going to test this out and play around with it. here's a card I used with the template. And this is how it turned out. I just stamped repeatedly in all four corners. And it turned out like this. Really fun and easy. So really pretty card. And then I used a flower set from, I'll show you this set. It's from May. I think it's called Garden Party. Yeah, Garden Party. And I made this card right here. And it was really easy to do. Stamping around, doing different designs. Some of the flowers I did stamp manually, but you can use practically any set. But this was the only one that I had that could make a wreath. So really fun there. And then I added some Nouveau crystal drops in the centers of the flowers. So this is what that product looks like. So I hope this video has been helpful for you in making the template. I do have another video coming up that is an alternative if you're not able to use a die cutting machine. So it's still the same concept, but it's just a little different. So take care, everyone, and have a fabulous day.